Hey there! In this video, you're gonna learn some pretty cool and interesting things you might not have known before. Enjoy, and here we go. The Philippines consists of over 7,000 islands. The Philippines is an archipelago, and that figure doesn't include the thousands of sandbars that emerge during low tide. Some fungi create zombies and then control their minds. The fungus Ophiocordyceps infects ants' central nervous systems. Once it has been in the insect's body for 9 days, it has complete control over the host's movements. A one-way trip on the Trans-Siberian Railway involves crossing almost 4,000 bridges. It's the longest railroad in Russia, and the journey would take about 7 days. The brand name Spam is actually a combination of spice and ham. Contrary to traditional mythology, Spam is not an acronym for shoulder of pork and ham, as some people think. Human noses and ears get bigger as we age. Our nose and ears do stop growing along with the rest of our body, but thanks to the weight of gravity, both parts continue to lengthen over time. The first person processed at Ellis Island in New York was a 15-year-old girl from Ireland. On January 1, 1892, Annie Moore was the first passenger to disembark at Ellis Island on its opening day.
The world's first computer, the ENIAC, weighed 27 tons and occupied a space of 1,800 square feet. It was enormous. None of the Beatles could read or write music. Paul McCartney finally revealed during a 60 Minutes interview in 2018 that neither he nor any of his Beatles bandmates were able to read or write music and never understood music theory. There are more than 1.4 billion insects for each human on the planet, according to recent estimates. Ants alone have colonized almost every landmass on Earth. Out of the 7.7 billion people in the world, more than 6 billion people have access to a mobile phone, according to a 2024 study. That's compared to only 4.5 billion people who have access to a working toilet. New York's Central Park is massive. Not only are there 9,000 benches to sit on, the park itself is bigger than the country of Monaco. Venus is the only planet that spins clockwise. For every 225 Earth days, Venus travels around the Sun, but Venus rotates clockwise once every 243 days.
Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. Dolphins need to come up for air every 10 minutes, but by slowing their heart rate, sloths can actually hold their breath for 40 minutes. Human teeth are the only part of the body that can't heal themselves. Teeth are not made of live tissue and are coated in enamel, which can't spontaneously regenerate. The longest walking distance in the world is 14,000 miles. You could walk from Magadan, Russia, all the way down to Cape Town, South Africa, without needing a vehicle. Hawaii gets 3 feet closer to Alaska every year. The Aloha State sits on a tectonic plate called the Pacific Plate that shifts closer to the mainland every day. Stewardesses is the longest English word that is typed with only the left hand, although flight attendant is the preferred term these days. Our fingernails grow faster in the summertime. This is due to increased blood supply to the fingertips from the heat. After all, fingernails also grow faster in hot countries. Pretty cool stuff, huh? Thanks a bunch for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more.